Alright, in that case, welcome everyone. I am Bobo the Vulture. And I have with me Grimmeth on commentary. Hello, Grimmeth.
I'm on commentary? Okay, so am I the straight man or am I color?
You can be whatever you want to. You can be the Jesse Ventura, you could be the Gorilla Monsoon. However you want to play it.
Yeah. The Gorilla Monsoon. Okay, so I think I'm going to be Jerry the King Lawler. Are there any women that I can proceed to talk inappropriately about, Bobo?
Let's take a look. Our vice president and one of our agents.
How about that?
Yeah. So, yes, you could talk inappropriately to these two and talk about their puppies, but of course everybody's portrait is cropped in such a way that you don't see that.
Well, I could take him to go buy a gun if you know what I mean.
No. How are our businesses doing? What, the shouting? Jerry the King Lawler, whenever high spots would happen, would very often just say, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Let's see how our 3 business ventures were doing. That was a sore point before when they kept just barely not making any profit or losing money. And we are losing money from them again.
What a surprise.
That's not the point of businesses in this game, though, I guess. The point of businesses is to give us points of attraction for people to want to come to our town, or come to the cities that we serve. And our arts pavilion in Los Angeles is breaking even, so that's fantastic. I'm gonna guess the Grand Hotel is losing us some cash. Sure enough. And we have one other business venture, I think. I just don't remember what it is. Oh, it is the... We own a bus in China, I think. Yes.
Take the bus to China.
You want to take the bus to China? See, we're making money on our China bus. People talk about a China bus. Woohoo! And just as a quick refresher, we are on turbo difficulty, which is the, I believe, medium difficulty level of this game. You need to have a hub in every region, be number 1 in passengers for the year in your region. So, by the way, folks, as for future peoples, or for people that just don't happen to care about what is mostly American sport, Game 2 of the World Series is happening right now, and earlier Bean and I were watching part of that. But I decided Aerobiz would be a thing I would do instead. Bean, however, wanted to continue watching to find out more of what happens in the game, and apparently something pretty interesting happened. Either that or she's watching cat videos. I think she's watching baseball. Still. We need to be number 1 in passengers for 6 regions, which means that basically we get a freebie. One of them we don't have to be number 1 in passengers for.
Yay!
Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't.
So, Jerry Law are very shocked by the fact that we get a freebie on one of the regions. Oh my god!
Yeah, that was, yeah, I know. Good old JR was shocked too. Oh my god, a free region.
Free region. And as we can see right now, MetLink starting to claw its way toward that goal. They still need 2 more regions to be number 1 in. But of course, part of the reason they are number 1 in most of their regions is they stand completely unopposed.
I feel like someone shut down business in Africa. Did was La Air active there? And then just said, fuck it, I'm out?
It could be, because I believe we have another war going on, and this one is centered in Cairo as opposed to Tehran. So, yes. And as I recall, we finished the last play, at the end of a turn, as is evidenced by the fact I have no money, and all of my agents are out in the field. It's looking like I was going to try and, I believe my plans were to start making some inroads in Oceania.
Yeah, where it's going to take you, like, what, like 9, 12 months to negotiate for slots?
Yep, China does not like, or Australia does not like China, for whatever reason. I was going to do some more expanding in my home region to shore it up, and because you can usually make some profit on these, though they are very expensive to start. The only other region I was probably doing a lot of work in was, yeah, South America, which I don't have any agents at right now, but we'll have to do something here. Just opened up a route to Lima, so we'll see whether or not that does anything good for us. This route to Mexico City, between Mexico City and Rio, is full this turn, I think. Again,
it's because of the Olympics.
It's the magic of people leaving the Olympics. It's an Aerobiz staple. So we'll go ahead and end this turn.
Say yeah.
Yeah. L'Air is entering negotiations with Taipei. So it sounds like they're going to start trying to compete for...
Tehran and Tashkent. Holy shit, Metlink. That's the money earner right there. Oh! The world's wonders have gone to Seattle.
Alright, they must love the grunge music. I'm not sure I have a route to Seattle right now, so that might hurt me.
I think you got one to Vancouver, but not to Seattle.
Yeah. Well, still number 2 in Europe, but I feel like we're closer to L'Air than we had been.
A Korean is actually winning in passengers in the Middle East now. Neat.
We have some passengers in Oceania, yay!
Yay! And the continued amazement of how Metlink is winning in North America astounds, confounds, bamboozles.
Well, I'll have to go back and look. Maybe they've made some adjustments to their
instead of
New
a
York
single
to Los Angeles route.
Yeah.
And we're actually generating more profit than Metlink this quarter. Again, I mean, they're brilliant business ideas. It's difficult to see how we are, but we're managing.
But then again, you only have 7 years to win this game.
Oh boy, that's not quite half of the time, but it's still.
Hell, like it ends in. We had this question before, and I don't suppose you figured it out whether it ends at the start of 75 or ends at the end of 75. I know, B.
I don't suppose I did figure that out. Marnie. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, you're quite all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second.
That your route is to Vancouver, not to Seattle.
Nope, it is to Seattle. You look right here. 100. I have extra slots. Oh.
No, you don't. That's not you.
Oh no, this is a tiny line. Ah, I couldn't see the little line there. Oh, that was gonna make me. Oh, I'm so sad now. I thought I'd bought the perfect number, so there was not a number of spare slots just sort of sitting there. Turns out, no. Ooh, this LA to Honolulu route is doing better than I could have anticipated. We should put another plane on that.
Yes, with all of the extra slots you'll be getting in Los Angeles, it's best to spend them appropriately for things like that.
I mean, I have 8 to spare right now. I could go back and get some more from somewhere else another time.
That actually wasn't being sarcastic, it's just important for you to invest the few slots you have appropriately.
Yes. I got 2 flights out of that one plane. I'm not sure how many. Well, let's see. Let's take it back off. We'll see how that goes. I want the extra. This is important. I want the extra plane to play with. Because it's really the only easy way to determine how many extra flights you get out of each additional plane that you put on a route. Okay, I would get an extra 2 on Toronto. It's probably going to be 2 most places that I set it. It's looking like actually maybe we just have a big boost in North America right now because of those Olympics. You know,
Even though none of your routes go to magical Seattle, they just have to, like, take the bus or whatever between Vancouver and Seattle.
quick, call up China, get our bus over here. Yes, he was very
Get right on importing the buses from China. I'm sure that'll help.
You know, he was very upset about losing his child, I think. Oh, bless you, Bean. Alright. We're all done getting slots in LA until they expand, yeah? Yeah. Well,
Yeah!
yeah! It'll be another year.
The salaryman is available.
Yes, we do have. All right, things are a little more normal in South America now.
Two
so.
playing Solima appears to be a little ambitious with that fare.
What is the competition charging? They're charging 10 over. You know what? Screw it.
Uh-oh. Fuck you!
Well, the thing about the DC-6s is that they cost almost nothing to operate, so it doesn't really matter how much you charge for them. On a route where you've got a big old jet like a DC-8, like this one here,
DC-6.
like this DC-6 right here. Ah.
I'm still tickled by that line that's extruding, like, from Mexico City northeast, because Los Angeles is that way.
It's a little strange, but what can you do? It's classic Aerobiz map making.
Criticize Koei.
Yeah, that is the thing
Their
you can do.
strategic simulation series, or historical simulation, whatever the fuck.
Now we get some cheapy routes to Jamaica or Havana that would not be very long. They'd be long enough. They'd be
I mean, surely
1,000
Havana's got
miles.
to love you.
What's that?
Surely Havana has got to love you.
Well, you know, you're right there.
No, I'm right here. I'm not in Havana.
Yeah, you're over there. You're right there. Look at them. They're having a tango or something. Does Jamaica give a fuck? Oh,
Jamaica likes you more.
big ol' happy green handshake. And what
Because
were they?
handshakes are stronger than dancing.
Yes.
Yes, Bean. Not
Go,
no,
go, go,
yes.
go. Thing is, I'm not even sure. I don't even believe she has a rooting interest in this game. I think a friend of hers is from Chicago. Theoretically, she should want.
She's just
Chicago
gotten
to do
herself
well.
invested somehow.
Well, I think she's just.
Well, what team
She's
is she
excited to
invested
see a
in?
good competition.
Oh, okay.
She's praying for a healthy battle. I don't know.
Healthy? I think health is the antithesis of battle.
That was one of the lines from. Oh goodness. Which was that? World Heroes. It was another really strange SNK fighting game that came out maybe on the back of games like Art of Fighting, with the endless battle with the question mark man.
Oh, so there was like a pavilion on the Art of Fighting, and sitting upon that, I forget the exact terminology, like something that's like on top of like an elephant or palanquin. No, yeah, palanquin, whatever. You have this fucking other game that's just riding on it.
Yeah, something like that. And then all of the King of the Fighters.
Okay.
The whole King of the Fighters series also cheerleader pyramided on top of that. Okay, so good. We'll start a route to Havana later, or Havana, or Habanero.
Start a route to Ricky Ricardo.
Yes, Babalu. Now let's see what's going on in. Okay, so the Beijing flight is still pretty full. Ooh, the LA flight's still pretty full. Cairo to London doing just fine. So this DC-9 to Rome is actually working out okay. It's not getting us a lot of money, but we're filling up... Hey, we're filling up those flights. We have more available slots. Why don't we avail ourselves of those? Yeah. So there you go. Even more people can attempt to go back and forth now. London to Nice, we have these... That's one thing I was thinking about trying to do. Oh, negotiate for 2 extra slots so that I could make the most of this Viscount. But I don't have any agents to do it right now. I'll have some other time.
Yes, it's a shame that you can't outsource more. Like, hey, come help.
Yes.
Get an internship with Bobo Air.
Something like that. My gosh.
Experience the Bajingity.
Release the bogus. Now, let's take a look at our plane holdings because we will have some new routes that we can open up later. We've got a DC-6 in the bank, and we've got a DC-860.
What kind of interest does a DC-6 collect?
That it collects all of the interest in the world. Everyone looks at it and thinks, oh, I'll be. That's very interesting. That is all of the interest it has. Alright, so let's see. Beijing to Cairo, that route's doing fine. Beijing to Sydney, 1 plane, half full. So that's too bad. Although, what I could do is... let's see, 5,060 miles. I could change this to a DC-860. And then come back down here. Nope. Wrong direction. Beijing to Sydney. Put the DC-850 on this since it's never going to get full anyway. It looks more impressive now. Like, oh, that plane is almost full. Wow. These guys must be doing really great business. Alright, and then where is good old-fashioned... London to Beijing, yes. And let's put the other DC-860 on here. And, you know what? I'm so generous, now I'm offering more seats. I'll even give them a slightly reduced fare. Change that flight. Shocking. I swear, it's not like it's not a stand mic that's like an ambient boom mic for the house. It's just it's just up against my face. My face is just that close to Bean's face, I guess, generally speaking. Okay, so again, back to the plane holdings. What do we have now that I did that little rejiggering? I could put another DC-850 somewhere or another. I've got a DC-6 and a Viscount sitting around. Hell, that Viscount could almost go to, actually, how many people are on this Perth route now? Not quite half. That's too bad. Why do we have 2 planes on this? I don't know. Let's drop the fare to nothing. I'm not gonna pussyfoot around with optimizing here. I'm just going to go ahead and get the maximum the maximum draw of fire sale prices. Now then, which of these routes? Because I guess it's not the Olympics boost anymore. It must just be the amazing draw of being able to fly somewhere that you can be in the same continent as Seattle. But whatever it is, it's really helping out all my flights here. So let's see, what is the longest flight that I could go ahead and add another DC-4 to? I could add it to the well, wait a minute, I've got more slots right here. That's a freebie. So let's be sure and do that. New York we don't have any more. That's possibly going to be the longest one. Philly's pretty long though. And again, another free flight. These all got set up when back when I had a very limited number of slots in Los Angeles. Which I still do, but...
Yeah, I'm about to say, and that's changed?
It's a lower limit. Alright, 2,180. 180 and oh, never mind. This is our king distance route right here. So let's go ahead and add another plane here.
A toast to all the slots we apparently have in Los Angeles.
Who knew? It's doing well for us. Now then, that is all square. I pretty much have all of my planes currently used up. Let's take a quick look at what's up with our agents. So we will have 3 airport slots in Singapore, 3 airport slots in Kuala Lumpur in 3 months. So next turn. And for those,
We got our front slots.
we got some hot slots.
We
These
got slots for it.
2,810.
Why, thank you, Lucille Mall. I appreciate that endorsement of airport slots.
Now, I am going to take the somewhat counterintuitive step of buying planes that will not fit this route.
Oh. Hold on, I got another one for that. What?
Maybe I'll wait. Maybe I will hang on doing this just yet. But this is a very delicate move. I want to make sure it gets done properly.
This is like neo-modernism, avant-garde or some shit. Like, what if I buy an airplane for a route that the plane won't fit on?
So that one is 26 with a rate of 1,500 and seating of. So you get an extra 10 people for significantly reduced. All right. Going back very quickly to everyone's favorite land, the land of Clapton. Claptonia.
Claptonia, okay. I'm not exactly sure I want to visit there.
It'll be okay. Just you must be strong and carry on.
I don't think I can do that if I get the clap while in Claptonia.
It could be difficult. All right. So, you know what? I am going to have to, unfortunately, betray my beloved McDonnell Douglas. And I'm going to have to get some tri-jets here.
As seen above. What? I just pointed.
That's fine. You can point at them.
What?
I'm gonna start putting 727s on my North American routes, where I can.
Bobo the betrayer, the defiler, the ruiner.
That's right, Bobo the ruiner. We established that last time. I just forgot. I can order a maximum of 2 planes. Good. That's the number I guess I was gonna end up having to do. So that's okay. Now watch this blow up in my face because they're not quite ranged enough for what I want to do.
Maybe you should have checked for the necessary range before you started purchasing.
Homework is for chumps, teachers' pets.
Uh-oh.
That's right, we don't want to do our work.
Homework for chumps.
Homework for chumps. Homework for chumps. Homework for chumps.
Strike, period.
That's right.
I still love how everyone's got the fucking, like, the outfit on of, like, your dress shirt, your belt, you got, like, blue jeans.
Yeah, I mean, presumably these guys all came in dressed for work and then decided to put on, like, karate headbands.
Oh, but one person, the leader there, behind the large podium's got a bandolier.
Oh, I was thinking it was a beauty pageant sash.
I mean, sure. Well,
but regardless, due to the strike, most regularly scheduled flights are canceled, and the world's monuments are continuing to enjoy whatever was going on in Seattle in...
Looking forward to seeing how much profit you made this quarter.
Yeah. Oh, Well, the airport...
Got some slots that were relevant for you.
Well, I will possibly want some more slots in London, but...
No more working for little... That's right. Now we have to get figurative peanuts.
Oh yeah, Leia is back in Africa, so...
But Air also seems to be winning in the Middle East. Well, Korean actually won this quarter in Southeast Asia.
Yep. Yeah, I got hurt there, so...
Because of regularly scheduled...
I'm not sure I'm going to be able to open all the routes I wanted to this turn.
Damn you, strike!
That was a tactical strike. It was surgical with its precision. Damn.
Your enemies landed in Korean land.
Also known as Korea.
No. It's the airline, not the country.
Go. So they have their own land that is a separate sovereign territory from.
Yes,
oh shit!
It's like a corporation.
Oh, I'm glad I got all these.
Most of your scheduled flights are canceled.
Glad I got all those extra slots in Southeast Asia. We're doing great business there right now. It looks
Actually, my real true theory here is the McDonnell Douglas Corporation supported this strike because you betrayed them.
No.
Fed lies and dissemination seditious poetry to your workers.
How could they? How could they do it? Ooh, I should put DC-9s on this route.
How could they do that? I'll put DC-9s.
You know what? How could they? How could they betray me? You know what? Fine. Baby, I'll make it up to you. I'll get some DC-9s later.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
see. I've got 2 DC-6s going to Toronto, and they make up that much.
That route to Honolulu doesn't look like it made you as much money.
Oh, man.
Although I have to take everything with a grain of salt here, courtesy of the strike.
Yeah, although the flights are still full, unless, like, literally the thing that is not working is, like, the ticket takers decided they were not going to accept money and just allow passengers on board.
It's also possible that despite all those scheduled flights, things are showing up at 100% because there were fewer flights. Because it did say most of the regularly scheduled flights were canceled, so everything's showing up at 100% because there were fewer flights than are listed last quarter.
That is possible. Alright, so we got a DC-6. We got the 1049 Super Constellation, the DC-860, the DC-850, the DC-6. Alright.
Wow. Amazing.
So, okay, 2,500 miles is just outside of the range. So I could do it here, on this Toronto road. I could put 727s on this. I'd even get 2 extra flights out of it if I had those extra slots in Toronto. What if I took this one plane off? Damn.
You'd only get 2 of the flights.
That doesn't seem like the most strategic use of these 2 planes this one turn.
I think Miami's just out of reach. So is Philly.
Is it? Oh.
Well, what is the exact listed ranges? The 2200s or the 2300s?
Well, it must be the 2200s. I can't get that far.
I mean, it could have been 2310, in which case Miami fits the bill exactly. Did you already assign the planes?
Nope, it is 2310 on the nose. It is like they designed this plane to fly between LA and Miami.
So that means, like, you better fucking make it.
We're gonna need you to stay in a holding pattern outside the airport for a while. It's like, nope, no can do. Alright, let's take this down.
Going down to 2 flights.
Going down to 2 flights with a higher passenger load. We'll see if that helps us.
Okay.
Actually, hang on. I have the extra slots. Why don't I just put on those extra dang 2 flights?
Oh, whoa!
I know.
Big spender.
I know. Those extra dang flights. Plus all this course. All the coarse language I'm clearly using now. This is a strange situation that we find ourselves in. All right.
Speaking of strange situation.
Yes. Oh, nuts.
No.
Don't have the extra cash.
Ah, if only you hadn't bought those Boeing planes.
If only I hadn't bought those Boeing planes so that I'd have extra planes to put on this route.
Exactly.
I won't need them all just yet, but I'll get them.
I mean, you wouldn't want to have to devote another one of your negotiators at some point in the future to get those.
I would not. Keep finding myself needing them and not having them around.
Yeah.
Alright, so.
You wouldn't want to be inconvenienced, would you, Arnott?
That doesn't sound like something I like. I don't enjoy being inconvenienced. I'm not sure why I would consider that an advantage. Alright. Oh, if only I had these slots, I could actually get some routes going, possibly.
Maybe, possibly, potentially, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, like we got a chance.
And you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
Auckland. Not everyone's favorite in Auckland. You look like you could use a long-term project. Why don't you get us some slots in Auckland?
See you in a year!
Bye-bye.
Have fun staying in that population of 100,000. She's looking at you like, fucking really?
Hey,
Fucking really?
it's got a moderate tourism score and periodically is visited by the world's monuments.
Couldn't send me to fucking Seattle, could you? That's where all the world's monuments are right now.
Yeah, well, the world's monuments need a little break from, I don't know. Oh, shit. Losing money on all these routes now.
Again.
I know.
Strike last.
Strike. But still. I remember the passenger load of the DC-860. That means that something like 4 or 5 people, maybe?
First class for everyone.
Alright, so that's all taking place right now. I feel like I should save my money this turn in order to be able to accomplish anything in the next turn. They might strike back.
I mean, they already struck. You're the one who needs to strike back.
That's true. Well, let's see what they do. Why am I being so lackadaisical about these turns now? The airport expansion in Perth. Oh, thank God.
26 more slots in Perth.
I don't think in this entire game 26 slots will be used in Perth.
Wow, harsh, man. Alright, you're back to second place in Europe. Now that the strike has ended. Air has once again killed their shit in Africa.
Left Africa.
Again.
That's indecisiveness right there. That's going to get you in trouble. Alright, we're back at the #1 in Southeast Asia. I have to believe.
You're chugging along there in Oceania, and still in second place in...
Hey! Did I get my #1 numbers in South America there?
No, I don't think so. I think that link's still in there.
Oh.
You also barely made more profit than L'air this turn.
#1 in South America.
I guess I'm the one who missed the number printout.
It's alright. But, wow, that's a dramatic turnaround in things. And I think we'll have to go back and look specifically, but it looks like those 727s might have paid off at least a little bit in North America, because while we're still not #1, our numbers are closer. We'll see.
It seems like their passengers in North America just dropped because they were in the 50,000, so perhaps Metlink adjusted or closed a route.
Maybe I fired all the striking workers and they got jobs at Metlink.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I think that's how that works. They're just guys. They go around striking everywhere.
Just fuck with my brain.
Yeah.